From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Are ready to get this one going, and we're off from Arrowhead. Dory Jackson now to return it, and he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh man, right at the 25 to end it. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Johnson up the middle. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Johnson complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Running out of the pistol with Johnson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
The gun, it's Nix. Finds the in route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Nix on 3rd down. has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On first down, it's Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, kid, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Here's Nix to throw. Going with a screen to Johnson. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. Offensive line fast.
A 10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Has his man, it stops. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Third and 4 coming up now. From the gun, Stroud. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Stroud gonna go for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's gonna go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 6-0. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Rolling out to his left. They check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And this one doesn't go far.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On the draw, this is Johnson. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Well, anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd and long for him here. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Field goal attempt coming here from Chad Ryland. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are unable